big plans for WrestleMania 41 could have just changed in a major way. We'll also check out what's new for Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and more coming up here on WrestlingWorldCC. Starting things off with the apparent change of plans for WrestleMania 41, involving two of the biggest stars right now, and that's Roman Reigns and CM Punk. There's been a lot of long-time rumored WrestleMania 41 plans out there for these two individuals. For Roman Reigns specifically, there's been light rumors that he'll face Solo Sikoa one-on-one at WrestleMania 41. There was also some buzz circulating that maybe Roman and Cody would have their third meeting at WrestleMania 41. And after the ending to Bad Blood, a lot of fans felt like a triple threat match between Roman, Cody, and The Rock was a possibility for WrestleMania in 2025 as well. And for CM Punk, he's had a couple of rumored possibilities for WrestleMania 41 himself. Some fans felt like Punk and Seth Rollins could have a big final match to their feud on the grandest stage of them all. Others think Punk could end up competing for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 41. Punk was set to allegedly headline WrestleMania 40 and win the world title at the event before going down with an injury. So that's what made fans feel like maybe they will have that outcome play out for Punk in 2025. But a big curveball just made headlines this week that will take Roman and Punk's WrestleMania plans in an exciting new route that not that many fans were previously discussing. Reports claim that the company is allegedly considering going with a Roman Reigns versus Punk program for WrestleMania 41. And that direction does make a lot of sense considering that they have just planted a lot of story seeds between Roman Reigns and Punk in recent memory. We're of course talking about the build-up to War Games, where Punk stepped up to the plate to help Roman and the original Bloodline at a point of desperation for them. But Punk did sit down with Roman and Heyman, and they all agreed that Punk had a one-time favor that he could use at any given time. Heyman is aware of those terms, and even Roman Reigns agreed to them as well. And every single week since that sit-down happened between those three men, they found a way to bring up Punk's favor into the conversation and keep it fresh in everyone's head. So considering that Punk's use of the favor will come at the expense and potential inconvenience of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, maybe the favor does turn out to be that first real kickoff story event for Roman Reigns versus Punk at WrestleMania 41. So Punk has this favor in his arsenal. There's these new rumors that Roman and Punk have a chance at meeting at WrestleMania 41. It just seems like whatever the favor turns out to be, the whole situation surrounding it will go wrong and it'll leave Roman and Punk back on some hostile terms with each other. Fans have also been speculating about if the War Games social media numbers played a role or not in their decision to switch gears to Roman versus Punk for WrestleMania 41. Every single social media highlight clip of Punk and Roman interacting with each other during the War Games match went extremely viral for them, quickly becoming some of the most viewed clips of the entire year for the company. The solo clip of Roman blocking Punk from walking out of the shark cage at War Games has over 132 million views on Instagram, just that one clip alone. And as everyone knows, numbers just don't lie and speak for themselves. Every single clip with Roman and Punk went viral. Clearly there's something there, some level of very high fan intrigue with both these men that surely needs to be tapped into some more. So fans are wondering if that insane amount of social media interest is what caused this rumored change. Triple H says that they always got their ears to the ground. If they need to shift gears because something is becoming hotter than their previous plan, he has said many times before that they won't hesitate to shift. So everyone is wondering if a quiet shift is happening right now with them scrapping other plans for Roman and Punk at WrestleMania 41, just so they can now face each other at the show. Like we mentioned before on WrestlingWorldCC, there's just so much rich history between not only Punk and Roman, but throw Paul Heyman in there as well. Roman Reigns' character, along with the rest of the Shield, came into the main roster in 2012 by taking direct orders from Punk and Paul Heyman. So Punk and Roman's history with each other dates back all the way to 13 years ago. So there's a lot of great story to pull from there, both from the past and from the present, with this big favor hanging over everyone's head here. And there's other cool elements that fans are discussing as well. There's been a lot of fan conversations in recent months about the idea of Punk's wife, AJ Lee, making a return to the company, even if it's a small cameo role. So could AJ even pop up for a small role in a big WrestleMania program like this? There's still a decent amount of time before WrestleMania, so we'll see if plans change, or if they could go full steam ahead with Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. Speaking about exciting future plans, that brings us to the topic of Kevin Owens and what could be coming up for him down the line. Kevin is currently in the middle of a heated feud with Cody Rhodes. He's taken Randy Orton out of action. He's taken Cody Rhodes out of action. Plus, he's holding the Winged Eagles Championship hostage right now as well, so he's quite busy at the moment. But that hasn't stopped Kevin Owens from already teasing some big major future feuds. The first one Kevin Owens teased was with Sami Zayn. This is something that a lot of fans have been curious about, especially over the last few weeks here with all the recent events that have taken place. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are lifelong friends, but their bond grew even closer over the last few years when they came together to destroy the Bloodline. Roman Reigns demanded for Sami Zayn to brutally attack Kevin Owens with a steel chair at Royal Rumble 2023, and that's when Sami chose Kevin over the Bloodline, and they started their run together to take Roman down for good. But fast forward to just a few weeks ago, and Sami Zayn was running back into Roman's arms with not much hesitation at all, and in a strange way ignoring those past events he had alongside Kevin Owens against the Bloodline. Now we've seen Kevin Owens absolutely lose his mind with Cody Rhodes just because Cody teamed with Roman Reigns at Bad Blood for one night. So one can only imagine that Kevin's reaction to Sami Zayn completely rejoining Roman and the Bloodline would be even more intense than that. Kevin has only addressed Sami Zayn once in recent weeks, and it was in his car interview with Michael Cole. When speaking about Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens says he will eventually deal with Sami Zayn, and they'll cross that bridge when they get there. They have done an amazing job of turning Kevin's character pretty much into a dangerous and unhinged villain in recent weeks. So we can only assume that whatever Kevin has in store for Sami Zayn will not be a peaceful conversation. Kevin will probably handle the current Sami Zayn situation in the same manner that he did with Cody and Randy, with nothing but big attacks, pile drivers, and constant beatdowns. And like Kevin even said recently on SmackDown, he claims that he's still very cool and collective and hasn't even fully snapped yet in his book. So maybe Kevin is saving his full snapping potential for his next feud with Sami Zayn, where you just know that Kevin will be demanding a lot of answers from Sami on why he went back to Roman. The other individual that Kevin is already taking jabs at as well is CM Punk. CM Punk went viral recently for finding the term moveset to be cringeworthy and something that he claims only idiots use. Well, just a few days later at the Raw on Netflix kickoff event, as Kevin was being removed from the building by security, Kevin yelled at the camera about how he has the best moveset. For a regular fan at home, you're probably thinking that was a pretty random thing for Kevin Owens to say in that moment. But he was saying it sarcastically just to bother CM Punk, since he now knows that Punk doesn't like the word moveset. So that was said only just to get under Punk's skin. Kevin is pretty much coming for everyone's neck. He doesn't have any allies right now, and quite frankly, that's not stopping him. He's going to keep coming for everybody. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.